Y'all know how we get down. What is popping, people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Woo! Are y'all mm, y'all ready to get this thing popping? I am most definitely ready to get it popping. Because we got us a few things to talk about. You know, there are a few things to discuss with all that has been going on this week. So, on average, 20% uplift in stream. Yes, we turn that on because we already know what time it is. Everybody that's in the stream, welcome. We got a few things to discuss today. You know, with the amount of hate that Travis is getting right now is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, what y'all want the man to do? But we shall start today with congratulating Travis on all of his endeavors. And this week is an enormous week for Travis. I mean, for Colorado in general, Travis is currently doing something that has never been done in college football. And you have to applaud it. You have to respect it. And you also have to recognize that what we're seeing, we might not never in a life see again as to what Travis is doing on both sides of the ball. I'm sure before it's all said and done, Coach Prime will have another spectacular two-way player. But I don't think he will have one that is as dynamic as Travis is. But Travis is on an adventure to really do something unprecedented in the NFL. And people keep doubting that he'll be able to do it on that stage. But I'm telling you, he'll be able to do it on that stage. Good morning, Miss Jeanette. You know, it takes a while. What up, Pete? It takes for what Travis has done this week and this week alone. He was still hated on two awards. The Maxwell Award, he should have won. They gave it to Genty. And we already know about that other one. We don't even speak about it. But it's the best cornerback in the game. And he wasn't afforded that award. But yet and still, he goes on to win the Bednarik, the Biletnikoff Award, the Walter Camp Player of the Year Award, the Running Lot Impact Trophy Award, the Paul Hornung Award, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, AP Player of the Year. But yet still, he doesn't win the Maxwell. And he doesn't win that other award. He wasn't even a finalist for that other award, which is completely disrespectful. You win the Run a Lot trophy, the Impact trophy, which is the Defensive Player of the Year award, but you're not one of the best players in your position. Make that make sense. You can't. You can't make sense of somebody's doing what he's done at this level when everybody and their mama said from the beginning he'll never be able to do it at a Power 5 level. And they said it was okay for what he was doing when he was in Jackson. Moving to Colorado, let's see what he does against better competition. Going in the Big 12, they said the Big 12 was all right, but Colorado would be the worst team in the Big 12, and Travis can't handle Big 12 offenses. He won't be able to cover those receivers. But yet and still, he's done it in a dynamic fashion. And everybody, for some reason, everybody's pointing to stats. Well, he's don't have no tackles. He don't have no passes defended. He can't say he don't have interceptions. He got 4. I think it's only one person ahead of him, and he has like 6. But when they don't throw at you, you can't get stats. And when you don't let people catch the ball, you don't get stats. And that's just on the defensive side. I've made this argument all season long. For those that argued against Travis and winning the Heisman and winning the Belichick and winning the Bitnary. For those who don't know, those are best defensive player and best wide receiver. I've made this argument all season. Give me your best offensive player and list their stats. And I'll list Travis' stats, which Travis, as a wide receiver, has 1,100 plus yards receiving and like 14 touchdowns. And that's just the offensive side of the ball. And like I said, give me your best offensive player stats. And then tell me what they did on defense. Bottom line. That's what makes him better than most. Give me your best offensive player. List me their stats. And then tell me what they've done on defense. Nothing. That's what I want to know. Do that for me. And then we can have a conversation. Until then, we can't have no conversation. There's nothing for us to talk about. Let's see. We got some comments in here that we need to talk about. Alex said, my brother, go take a 5-minute break and watch Genty highlights. Then come back and tell me what he doing is a Heisman worth. True. Any other year, Genty might have won the Heisman, except for this one. Like I said, give me all the Genty stats. Then tell me what he's done on defense. The Heisman Trophy is for the most outstanding player in college. Not the best running back, not the best quarterback, not the best defensive back. The most outstanding player. And that's what Travis is. the most outstanding player in college. You can sit there and say all year what somebody would have done or what they've done. But until you can do that on both sides of the ball, be an impact on offense and defense, you don't deserve the Heisman. And it's just that simple. David Walker, they, meaning college football, doesn't want Travis Hunter to get awards because that shows Coach Prime can coach and has established a proof of concept to prove that he can coach. We all know Coach Prime can coach. They just don't like Prime for Prime. They don't like Prime for who he is. See, Prime has proven that he can coach. Prime has proven that he can develop players. Travis has been developed through Coach Prime. Shador has been developed through Coach Prime. And once again, give me your best player on either side of the ball. And then tell me what they did on the other side of the ball. Ashton is great. And tell me how many tackles and interceptions Ashton has. True. Ashton should have played linebacker. Correct. What's up, Kev? But see, we've had this discussion all year. We've talked about how great Travis is all year. We've listed everything that Travis does, that he has done, has been listed throughout the annals of Twitter and Facebook and TikTok, YouTube, all of that. And yet and still, the haters still show up. People that don't know ball will always say that Travis can't play. People that don't like Prime will always say that Travis can't play. People in the SEC will say that he wouldn't be able to do this over here. Over there, he wouldn't be able to do it. Over there, he would have more interceptions and more pass deflections because in the SEC, those quarterbacks would try it because they think they're better than everybody else. Which, after 2 or 3 games, they would learn we're not throwing the ball over there. Leave him over there by himself and just let him play. The man has given up 1 touchdown all season in 12 games. 1. Show me another cornerback in college football that has given up just 1. Just 1. And he gave that up in the Utah game. The season was almost over with in the Utah game. And they had 2 more games left after that. It took him that long, 10 games, to give up 1 touchdown. You bet on Travis when he had plus 6,000 odds. I bet on Travis when he had plus 20,000 odds. I'm going to win a whole lot of money because I put $200 on it. And I can't wait till tomorrow night. Y'all waited on Travis. I bet on Travis and Shador a long time ago. When the odds first hit, they hit at plus 3,500. And they went up. And that's when I took it. You see this right here? What is this? 344 carries, 2,497 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7.3 yards a carry, more rushing yards than 109 FBS teams. And again, my argument still stands, Alec. Now tell me what he's done on defense. You could have ran for 4,000 yards. But tell me what he done on defense. Any other year, dog, would have been Ashton Genty's year. He picked the wrong year to be great because somebody else is greater. We're not diminishing what Ashton Genty has done. Ashton Genty is a hell of a back. But this year, he can't win it. It's not in the cards for him. It's not in the cards for him. What Genty has done has been done before. The Heisman is doing hasn't. What Travis Hunter is doing hasn't. Ron Dane has more rushing yards and did not win the Heisman. They don't want the confident black man to build on black. Look, man, we know we've seen what Genty has done. We've seen a bunch of 2,000. Hell, Cam Scottaboo got 2,000 yards. If you want to go there, Cam got 2,000 yards in the season. But I'm saying, Travis is impactful. He impacts the game on both sides of the ball. See, it's different if he was just out there doing nothing, just exercising and shit, which everybody from Boise trying to say he's doing. Snaps is not a stat. Actually, you're wrong. Snaps are a stat. If it wasn't a stat, they wouldn't know how many snaps he's taking. That's a stat. You're arguing for the wrong thing. Ashton Genty will win the Heisman Trophy any other year but this one. You're right, Keith. If Hunter was the best player, they would be in the CFP. Genty put Boise on his back, and now they are playing January football. Travis has to watch at home. Okay, question. That's your argument for him winning the Heisman. Who won the Heisman Trophy last year? Word, they in the CFP last year. Jaden Daniels won the Heisman Trophy last year. Was LSU in the CFP last year? Your argument holds no weight. That's all I'm saying. This is not a team award. This is an individual award. The requirement is not to put your team in the college football playoff. He ain't the first player to win the Heisman, and their team wasn't in the college football playoff. Did USC go to the college football playoff? Did LSU go to the college football? The last two Heisman Trophy winners was at home watching other teams in the playoff. Your argument holds no weight. Peyton Manning's statistics was amazing at Tennessee, but Woodson beat him out playing both sides of the ball. True. Peyton was a hell of a quarterback, but Woodson was a better DB, and he played on offense. Never seen a player like Travis on both sides of the ball. True. Allergy needs to stop moving the goalposts. That's what mainstream America is saying devalues his ability to win the Heisman. No, all of them have no argument. Cam Scottaboo have a little over 1,500 yards. Total yards, Cam got over 2,000 total yards on offense, bro. Go check it. That's my school. You can't tell me what Cam got. Travis has better stats than that man. True. Travis has better stats. That's right, Dr. Vanessa. LSU was 9-3. And their quarterback won the Heisman. And he missed 2 games at the end of the season. After they played Alabama, he got hurt in the Alabama LSU game with 2 games left to go. And he didn't play in neither one of them. And still won the Heisman. Y'all can't come up with an argument to help Ashton Jeanty. The only way Ashton Jeanty wins this Heisman Trophy is that the voters don't like what Travis is doing and hate the hell out of Deion Sanders. There is no other argument you can make to give Ashton this award. I'm sorry. He is a hell of a back. But this year ain't the year. Last season, 3 teams finished the regular season undefeated. 2 of them played in the Natty, and a 3-loss LSU had the Heisman Trophy winner. Correct, David. I don't know what people thinking. Just like I don't even know what Dylan doing up there. He ain't got no business up there. He a good quarterback. He in his 5th, 6th year? He has no business being invited to the Heisman. That's all. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop. The arguments are not rational thinking. Right. When it started all season, January, love. Oh, man. All about dysfunctional hate toward Coach Pride. You are right. You talking about rushing yards? Yeah. They can't. The argument don't hold no weight for Jeanty. Correct. Law. They have no argument for Jeanty. There is nothing you can say that would put Ashton Jeanty ahead of Travis Hunter. Yes, Ashton Jeanty might break Barry Sanders' record in game 14. Barry Sanders got those yards in 11 freaking games, and they didn't even count the stats in his bowl game, which he had over 200 yards rushing in the bowl game. So what are we doing? They had the other QB, so all the nominees would not be black. Hands down, Travis is the winner, period. Shador got snubbed. Lady C, you are so perfectly correct. You are so perfectly correct. Belichick is about to attack the portal, but nobody will bitch about that. We gonna get on Belichick in a minute, Kev. Just hold it down. We gonna get on Belichick because they've been kissing Belichick's ass and how dynamic he gonna be, how he gonna change the game. He gonna do all the shit that Coach Prime said he was doing already. But right now, we gonna stay on track. Dylan should not be there if Shador wasn't invited. If anybody outside of that, it should be Scatterwood. Correct. Dylan ain't got no business in New York. Because he on an undefeated team? So what? Everybody jumping up and down over Oregon, and Oregon ain't played nobody. They falling over themselves. Because Oregon ain't paid no. Who has Oregon beat? They cried about Indiana and wanted to put Indiana out of the playoff. Oregon played the same freaking schedule. Only team they played all year was Ohio State, just like Indiana. They almost lost to Idaho, almost lost to Wyoming. Come on, man, almost lost to Boise. And y'all jumping up and down over Oregon? No. Oregon sucks. Oregon gonna get their ass whooped in the playoff. They undefeated because they ain't played nobody just like Indiana. And everybody jumping up and down over SMU. But Oregon ain't played no fucking body. Who has Oregon played all season besides Ohio State? Nobody. Y'all better go look at this shit. They tripping, man. People are anti-prime. If Travis was on any other team, they'd be singing his praises like it ain't nothing, Dr. Vanessa. If Genty wins, it shows how much they hate Coach Prime. Straight facts. Shador was snubbed because of who his dad is. Correct. Shador was snubbed because he Coach Prime's son, and they felt like they didn't want two teammates to be on the Heisman ballot. Why not? They both good. They both great. We want Travis to win. We know Travis is the best player. But if you put Dylan ahead of Shador, how? Y'all crying about Ashton Genty stats. Cry about Dylan stats. Dylan Gabriel ain't got no stats that's better than Shador's. Yards, touchdowns, interceptions, completion percentage, none of that is not better than Shador. So why is Dylan Gabriel going to New York? Oh, because he played for an undefeated team. An undefeated team that didn't play nobody, but y'all crying about Indiana because they lost to Ohio State. Should Indiana be in there because they lost to Ohio State? One freaking loss, and you telling me Indiana should be out of the playoff because they ain't a blue blood? Because y'all are not used to Indiana being in the playoff? But y'all want Alabama there, who lost to fucking Vanderbilt and got their ass kicked by freaking Oklahoma at the end of the season? And Alabama, my squad. Y'all know this. But I got no business in the playoff. Now everybody upset. We want to change the playoff system. Why? No, win your freaking game. And then you got something to complain about. Y'all kicked the perfectly good undefeated team out the playoffs last year. And you crying because you can't go because you lost 3 games? Come on, man. Make it make sense. They ain't making it make sense, is all I'm saying. Belichick is the cheater, Spygate, Deflategate, and never won anything without Tom Brady. That's true, Keith. I can't be mad at you about that one. Who the hell can't spell Shador? Educator unpleasant. Bad. You can't be an educator and you not spelling that man's name correctly. Shador would have taken votes away from Travis. Might be good that he's not there. That's true. Shador would have taken votes away from Travis. When Charles Woodson won the Heisman, he had 22 catches, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns, 57 tackles, 18 pass breakups, 7 interceptions. Yes. That's a good year. He only had 22 catches. Travis had 92 catches for 1,100 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. Travis had 14 touchdowns. He had 57 tackles. Travis ain't had that many tackles because ain't nobody catching them balls. He had 18 pass breakups. Ain't nobody throwing over there. He had 7 interceptions. Travis had 4. See, and that's the stark difference. Charles Woodson wasn't a shutdown corner. Travis is. What's up, Isaiah? It would never count for me. He ain't do it in 11 games. Apples to apples, orange to orange. Correct. He ain't do it in 11 games. You can't. He can't do it in 11 games. Dude, I'm old enough to remember Barry. Barry was putting up 300 plus a game. Barry was running over people and around them, and they can't catch him. Couldn't catch him in the pro. If Travis was on any other team, he never played on both sides of the ball. That is so true, Keith. Travis should have won the Thorpe. We're not even talking about the Thorpe, dog. We're not even talking about them people because we know they some haters. Just that simple. We ain't even mentioning them because there is no way Travis is not a finalist for that award. Just make it make. That is the Oklahoma Historical Society's vote. They are over the Thorpe Award. That's why Travis didn't win the Thorpe. And they mad at Prime because Prime has never been back to any of their ceremonies since he won the Thorpe. That's what that is. They've been trying to get Prime to come and just be there or give a speech or two every night, but he ain't been back. So that's his punishment. We're gonna keep your boy off. So we all know whoever won the Thorpe is invalid. That ain't your award. And when you went to accept the award, you should have went on stage and said, "I'm giving this award to Travis Hunter because he should have been on the ballot and it's his trophy." And then you would have really made him feel like crap. That's what they should have did, whoever won that award. The QB from Oregon can't compare to Shedeur. Yeah. He ain't crap, dog. In 2016, Oklahoma had two players in New York. Yeah, Baker Maywood and D.D. Westbrook. Correct. Dr. Vanessa Shedeur's completion percentage is actually better than Cam Ward. True. That is true. It was an autocorrect. I mean, I was just messing with you, educator. I was just messing around with you, bro, because I saw your name and then I saw the misspell. I was just playing with you. My bad. Don't take it personal. I was just playing around, dog. If they let Alabama in, they better let Colorado in, dog. Ain't no way. Alabama can just shut up. And let's talk about that. Right? The playoff system. It was screwed from the beginning of the year. From the jump. You know why all the Big 12 teams was ranked the way they were ranked? Because it was impossible for them to get in the top 10. Nobody in the Big 12 was in the top 10, top 15 before the season started. So no matter who beat who, that's where you were going. That was your cutoff right there. They never intended but for one Big 12 team to ever get into the playoff from the beginning. But see, Alabama screwed them because they lost 3 games. Ole Miss screwed them because they lost 3 games. And if Georgia hadn't won, it really would have been bad. But see, when you start, it's the ranking system from the beginning of the season. When you got 5 SEC teams in the top 10 and 4 Big Ten teams in the top 10 and Notre Dame, they the only people that's going to move up and stay in that ranking. BYU was 9-0 before they got in the top 10. Behind all those 1 and 2 loss teams. Iowa State never broke into the top 10, never broke the top 10. Undefeated. Behind 1, 2, and 3 lost teams. See what I'm saying? It was flawed from the jump. because it was made for the SEC and the Big Ten to get 4 teams in a piece, and everybody else to get 1, plus Notre Dame, plus the other school from the group of 5. That's your 3. That's your other 4. Somebody else. That was it. The ranking system is flawed from the beginning. The ranking system needs to be changed. It needs to start at the beginning of the season. See, because if you're not ranked in the top 10 or the top 15, it is hard as hell for you to move up when all the ranked teams are playing each other in those 2 conferences. Why do you think Alabama lost? It took for Alabama to lose 3 games to drop to what, 13? It took 3 losses for you to drop to 13. Colorado lost their first game and dropped 9 spots. BYU into the top 10, lost their first game and dropped 3 spots. Lost their second game and was gone. All the way back to the back. The system is flawed from the day football starts. And it's still wrong. Belichick is the anti-prime. They have to try to diminish what he has done in some manner. Nah, man. Nope. The East Coast Cal, nope. The Thorpe, but he won the Big Neric Best Defensive Player. Make it make sense. He won the Big Neric and the Lot Impact Trophy. Both of those are the best defensive players. Maxwell screwed him, but they gave it to Genty because they didn't want Travis to have all the awards. Make it make sense. You can't win all of these awards and just not get this one. You can't be the best at everything and don't get the awards for being the best at everything. Travis should have won the Maxwell also. Yes, they gave the Maxwell to Genty. All good. Love the channel. Genty better not win, but he's a good running back. Dude, I'm telling you, if Genty wins the Heisman Trophy, we know what it is. We know exactly what it is. It's all hate. Caleb Williams, Lamar Jackson, Tim Tebow, Jason White didn't win the conference or a bowl game the year they won the Heisman. Neither did Johnny Manziel. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. If anyone with a YouTube platform reads my chat, don't let Travis Hunter get married in Tennessee with that girl. That marriage law in the state will cause Travis to lose everything if he does. Look, man, y'all need to stay out of that man's business. Period. Point blank. That man loved that girl. Y'all trying to judge their relationship off of one interaction y'all saw on TV. Y'all don't know the people. Y'all don't know what that girl did. That man been with that girl since he was in high school. Everybody and their mama, celebrities, YouTubers, TikToks, and all of y'all trying to tell this man don't marry that girl. When all of y'all was probably having fights with y'all significant other at the same time y'all made them videos. And y'all trying to tell somebody else what to do with their life. Half of them people don't know what a good relationship is. People fight. People have disagreements. These are young kids learning how to be celebrities. They wasn't born into this shit. They don't know what they doing. It's something new to them too. But y'all act like they supposed to be perfect. They supposed to know everything. Well, she knew better. She don't know better. How she know better? Travis has been a good football player, but he just now becoming a celebrity. He's been known, but now he's a celebrity to where y'all in all their business. People need to stay out of their business. Y'all, I seen the videos. She said she wasn't attracted to him. She didn't want him at first. So what? Y'all, especially these dudes, y'all done ran across women that said they didn't want nothing to do with y'all. And then you see them again. And then you see them again. And then you see them again. The more you're around somebody and get to know them, that changes. You have to know a person. No, you might not like them when you first. My wife couldn't stand me when she first met me. Told me, I don't want you. I don't like you. You are not my type of dude. You out here in these streets with all these ladies, selling all this dope, got all these cars, got all this money. You out here acting up. 20 years later, where's she at? Right here. So don't tell me what somebody's saying that they don't want you means. It means nothing. People are stupid trying to judge somebody off of one interaction you saw on TV. You don't know these people. You don't know their life. They've been with that man since high school. She didn't graduate college already. She good. Y'all don't know how they live. They give y'all a small peek into their life. And you try to judge these people for who they are. And it's not your job. Travis, get a prenup. Travis, do this. Travis, you don't need to be with her. Y'all trying to investigate her, talking about the lady a stripper. The lady dealing with other men. That girl's been all day, every day doing everything she need to do to make sure he good. Y'all don't know how she feel, what she go through. Ain't none of y'all celebrities. Ain't none of y'all got that type of pressure on you every day. Ain't none of y'all got everybody in the world watching every move you make. So you can't judge them off of some bullshit you seen on TV. When they been doing this. When he was in the hospital, had that surgery as a freshman, guess who was up there with him? She was. I don't see y'all doing no videos on that though. Y'all get a small peek into a window of their life. And everybody want to jump up and down because y'all seen her turn him away. So what? Emotions are emotions. They are still young. They still learning. Hell, could you handle it? You don't know because you ain't in that spotlight. You ain't got that kind of pressure on you. So don't get out them people business. Let me check out the chat. Alabama was done as soon as Saban left. They will never be the same again. The SEC didn't start complaining until Clemson won the ACC championship game because they knew Alabama was out. That Clemson been winning the ACC championship for almost 15 years. I don't know why anybody expected Dabo to do anything different. Dabo been owning the ACC for 15 fucking years. It's just that simple. Dr. Vanessa, I'm okay with the automatic bid, but not with the bye. It should be reseeded to determine which teams get the bye. The fact that Alabama didn't make it will make them change. Yes, they will change stuff next year. Well, not next year. They can't change it because it's in the contract. They can't change nothing to the 27th season. This goes through the 26th. So it will be what it is. But no, Alabama didn't deserve to be there. They lost. And the college football panel had already said, just because you go to your championship game, your conference championship, and you lose, you will not be punished for that. Did Iowa State lose and get punished? Yeah, they got their ass kicked. We knew they didn't belong. But SMU belonged there. With that loss, made them 10-2 with a better record than Alabama. Plus, they played in a championship game. They deserve to be there. I don't care about every team that won a conference championship is new except Georgia and Clemson. Arizona State came from the Pac-12, won the Big 12. Oregon, sorry ass, came from the Pac-12, won the Big 10. Georgia is a mainstay and won the SEC. Clemson is a mainstay and won the ACC. What do y'all want to happen? Y'all want to kick out SMU because they lost. Had a better record than Alabama, better record than Ole Miss, better record than Clemson. And that was one of the two teams they lost to. Lost to BYU. At the time they lost to BYU, BYU was on their streak and undefeated and running top of the doggone Big 12. You got to make it make sense. Lane Kiffin down there crying because he done wasted all that money on all them damn players. And they looking at him crazy. Why you ain't in the playoff and we just spent $20 million? That's why Lane Kiffin down there crying. Yep, Tennessee marriage laws are crazy. She can get half after 2 years. Y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Yo, Snack, she set him up. Man, look, man. They are all wrong and out of line, even suggesting this to this man, that this woman is not the one for him. Now, Lester, you my dog. I rocks with you. Y'all need to understand the dynamics of their relationship. It's not a man in this chat that a woman haven't told you that they not into you, that they don't like you, or you're not their type, and you still pursue them. If you say you didn't pursue that woman after she told you no, you are a liar. Because it's in our instinct. We are hunters. To be denied ups the game. You don't want me? Oh, yeah? Let's go. Fight on. Challenge. And that's what that is. These people need to stay out of this man's business. Stay out of his life. Quit trying to give him the advice that they don't take. Have y'all seen the amount of celebrities and bloggers that have made a video about this incident? Have y'all seen the amount of people that had something to say about their lives and about her? Okay, we trying to protect him. But you trying to protect him by attacking her. And as a man, you're going to protect what's yours. Y'all not helping. He's not going to take your advice because he don't know you. Your advice is mute. Godfrey making videos, Cam and Mace making videos, freaking Joe Budden making videos, Tasha K, freaking 5150. Everybody is making videos about this man and his relationship. And every video is dogging that woman. Why? Y'all looking for everything that she's done in her past life before she knew him. You didn't have a past. You didn't do shit before you met your significant other, your wife, your husband. So what are we doing? You're trying to condemn a person for loving another person that you know nothing of. You're trying to condemn a person for being with a person that did something before they met. I know men that married strippers. They ain't strippers no more, but they were strippers when they met them. Come on, man. Y'all act like fucking Jada been cheating on Will their whole marriage. But y'all mad at Travis and his old lady. Come on, let that shit go. I just want y'all to be careful and protect yourself. He gonna protect himself, but y'all ain't helping. You're not helping in no way. Her family knew. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Y'all need to stop. My woman said the same thing because she said I was a player, so I wasn't her type. Bruh. This, Isaiah, you were talking about an 8-year-old relationship. Y'all just need to stop. SMU is 11-2, but if the old Pac-12 wasn't so greedy, Pac-12 would have been a conference to reckon with. That is true. Hold on. Let's get into some of these comments. It's ridiculous, and I don't blame Travis. Yeah, Peter, they tripping, dog. They tripping. 90% of the women telling him to leave it with the guy right now that's cheating on them. Tenfold. Correct. All of them got bad relationships. Those content creators are just trying to make money off of Travis' relation. Yes, they are. I made one video off of Travis's relationship. You know what that video was? Most of y'all know. I told everybody to shut the hell up and mind their own damn business because it ain't got nothing to do with them. It ain't their relationship. Half of them in bad relationships right now. But you're trying to tell somebody else what to do with their life. And I bet you, if we went to digging through their tunnels, we can go find out where they didn't found their significant other somewhere and just clown in the middle of the street, in the club, in the grocery store, after the damn food. But she got a problem. Come on, dog. Y'all got to get it right. Y'all got to stay out of people's business. I got to see who this is and my camera. It better be. Oh, okay, this is the Amazon people dropping packages off. You know what I'm talking about? People need to stay out of other people's business, man. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. It's their life. I got my own problems. Correct. Nobody knows what these people are doing. They have no idea what's going on. Nobody does. 4-year relationship. Travis Hunter was 17. He's now 21. All I'm saying is these people been doing this for a long time. He trusts her. Until he don't trust her, it ain't our problem. It ain't nobody's problem. It's his problem. All the way around. Let's get back on subject. Look here, man. I love y'all ladies to death. all my female subscribers, all the ladies that watch my channel, it's been a lot of y'all coming through. And I appreciate every last one of y'all. These dudes, I appreciate the fellas too. But the ladies, because the ladies, my ladies, y'all been highly engaged in everything. And I appreciate it. I go to other people's channels and I know they got a lot of female watchers, but you barely see them in the chats or talking or doing anything or leaving comments. But I appreciate all my lady watchers and subscribers. You got me rolling with laughter, but what you say is true. It's just facts. It's just facts, dog. It's not, and I agree, but your comment was wrong. So don't get mad that I agree. What are y'all? Y'all in here tripping? Is y'all in here tripping? Let's see. The reason most people say what they say, they think that she's attractive for him. So they think she's just there for his money. But it's not always about looks. I don't understand. I understand that people are trying to look out for Travis. But you can't look out for him by bashing his old lady. You can't bash that woman, man. He loves that lady. And all y'all doing is turning him off. You're making him say, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Because y'all don't know. You ain't been there. And you judging on one interaction. You know how long ago that they made a video and we knew the story of how they met? That's been so long ago. Yeah, they retold the story. But they told that story a long time ago, years ago, when they was in Jackson. But all these new people just now finding out that she didn't want to talk to him when they first met. We've been through that. All of us that's been around, that's been hanging around and watching them grow together and watching this story unfold, we had already known that. They are just now figuring it out. They are just now getting involved. And the only reason they getting involved, because there's some negativity involved. You wasn't around when they've been happy, when she bought him a truck, when he bought her a car, when they got a new house, when he was sick and had surgery, and she was up there at the hospital with him. They wasn't in Mississippi when he had his surgery when he was a freshman. She was there by his side every day, all day. See, those are the things that people don't know, or they know and they don't care to say. But they want to talk about all the bad shit. Well, ain't really no bad shit. It's just one interaction that she might have been upset about or something went wrong. We actually don't know what happened. But everybody want to assume. It's crazy. Stupid crazy. People are tripping. Man, look at me. Y'all need to stop tripping over nothing that has nothing to do with you or anybody else. Now let me see what Jeanette and Miss Anyway talking about. It's not, and I agree, but you're coming wrong. So look, man, I don't what my lady's doing. And y'all are tripping. That's the cot right. You hit it right on the head. Y'all ladies, what y'all got going on in the chat? The only criticism I have on their relationship is that they give people too much access. Actually, they don't. They don't give people too much access. You get a small peek. You don't get a lot of access. You see Travis on Twitch, but she's rarely in there when he's streaming. They do their little shorts and shit on, or when they take a trip, you'll get a video. But You don't get to see their life. You get a peek. You get a check-in here and there. You know, y'all don't know what they do on a daily. Nobody knows what she does to make sure that he's good all the time. You don't know what he does to make sure he's good. How many of y'all been in a relationship and ain't never had an argument, ain't never had a fight, ain't never had a bad interaction with your significant other? It happens. And it's going to happen. It ain't done. They're going to have a lot of them. Going to be a lot of them fights. A lot of them disagreements. Can't go through life without them. You can't be in a relationship without them. Me and mine went about a year without not one fight, not one argument. But that next one, when the big one came, the big one came. And it happens. You're not going to always agree. You're not going to always be on the same page. But that don't mean she don't care. That don't mean she out to get him. Y'all don't know Travis for real. Travis might put on a smile and do all this thing and interact with y'all, and then he might go home and be a monster. You don't know. Is what I'm saying. You don't know. You have no clue. So stop injecting yourself into their relationship. Stop trying to give advice to somebody you know nothing of. Stupid. Stop trying to warn him about who she is. Unless you knew her 5, 6, 7 years ago, you don't know her. You don't know who she is. You don't know her intentions. You think you know, but you have no idea. But anyway, we're going to get off of that. And we're going to scrounge on over here to this Bill Belichick. We're going to woosah. And then we're going to slide over to Bill Belichick. What I want to do first, before we get into all of that, I want to do the Travis video. I gotta get it first. I had it, and I don't know what I did with it. So now I gotta grab it again real quick. And then we'll get into all that other. I want y'all to watch this because I don't know if everybody's seen it. It's crazy. Y'all seen Travis out in New York this morning? Let me see. If y'all seen, y'all didn't see it. Let me show it to you real quick. Where is it? Travis here? No. Travis, New York. There we go.
What's up, everybody? Buff Nation. It's Travis Sunday here. We out here in New York. How's it finding this? You know what time it is. We're coming home with some hardwood, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, Travis is already in New York, getting it in. They getting ready. And I think DNVR is out there. I think they're doing a show from New York tonight. Snacks, do you think Bill Belichick would do well at? I don't know about Bill doing well at the collegiate level, dog. I really don't. I really don't know about Bill Belichick doing well at the collegiate level. simply because Bill is not a relatable guy. Bill has Bill has spent the last year on TV trying to prove himself to be a different person than the person he was when he was at New England. The truth is, everybody is asking the question, why didn't the NFL team hire Bill Belichick? The answer is very freaking simple. Nobody wanted a tyrant to run their program or to run their organization. Bill Belichick is not a nice person. Bill Belichick wants all control. Bill Belichick wants to be the GM and the head coach. That's why he couldn't go to Dallas, because Jerry wasn't giving up no control as a GM. That's why he couldn't go to Atlanta. And those were really the only two jobs he was up for. Everybody's trying to make Bill Belichick out to be a super genius. Yes, he won a lot. He won a lot as a head coach. He won a lot with Tom Brady. But during that tenure, during that tenure, Bill Bill wasn't actually as great as everybody thought he was. But now that he's in college, the narrative has switched to Bill is going to change the game. Bill is going to turn UNC into a matter of fact, let's find it. I want y'all to. Bill's going to turn UNC into a NFL football factory. I've heard people say that Bill Belichick will be the best thing to happen to college football. A lot of players will want to go there. I don't think so. But y'all think I'm playing. I'm gonna play this for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Everybody think Bill Belichick is gonna be the next coming of everything else. But before we do that, I want y'all to watch this Travis Hunter video. Y'all ready? Let me grab it. Let me grab it. I thought I had it. Let me grab it. Where'd it go? Hold on. Damn. Where'd it go? Show it in the photo. All right, I see it now. Now let me grab it real quick. But Bill Belichick is not going to do. He's not that relatable, and he is not prime by any stretch of the imagination. And that's what they want him to be. Prime. He is not Coach Prime. He will not have the same impact that Coach Prime has. How come nobody talking about Belichick nepotism by hiring his sons to take over the program and he's not able to coach? Yet Prime gets criticized for helping his sons. We ain't even got there yet, dog. Bill doesn't have enough personality. Young kids are not going to relate to him. Trust me, nobody will like him. True that. Lester, I can agree with that. Let's watch this Travis video.
I knew I was witnessing something that I will never witness again in college football history.
Travis Hunter is the best player in college football.
Man, he is a one-of-one.
On both sides of the ball, this brother is special.
I mean, Travis Hunter is the best college football player in the country.
Touchdown! Give him the Heisman now!
He's not just out there taking the snaps. He's dominating the game.
He is a game breaker, and he changes the game, whether he's on offense or defense. To me, he's the guy to beat for the Heisman.
We're witnessing something that may never happen again.
And there is no player that is even in the hemisphere of Travis Hunter.
The #1 football prospect in the country, Travis Hunter.
I grew up in West Palm Beach, Florida. All I did when I was little was just play football, play basketball, go fishing with my cousins and little brothers that I used to play around with. And my cousins, you know, they used to rough me up playing football in the front yard of my grandma's house. But whatever I did, I always had a smile on my face. So that's why I always have a smile on my face now. I started playing football very, very young. I started playing when I was 4 years old. My junior year was really what kicked everything off. We played a couple games on TV at my school, at my high school, and then I just been going crazy since. Destroying, like a big brother to me. You know, he used to come to my high school and shoot videos with me, and like we used to go crazy with the YouTube content.
I remember hearing about Travis Hunter a long time ago when he was the #1 recruit in the country. And there was these rumors that like, yeah, he's going to go play for Deion at Jackson State. And I thought, no.
Well, State always been on my mind. But check me out, Mom. Throw me that hat. He could have went anywhere in the country, and he was considering going to play in the SWAC for Jackson State, which Coach Prime. I wanted to play for a coach that done what I have done to a certain extent. I want to play for a coach that played football, that's been to the next level, know how everything works, got the best connections, could put me in the best situation. And also he helped my family out a lot by just speaking to him, giving him words of wisdom to let him know that he's gonna protect me, and whatever he have to do to protect me, he will. But also I realized nobody gave me the opportunity to play both sides of the ball, so that debate ended pretty fast when he got the job at Colorado.
You boy officially Ball
You could say that he was betting on Coach Sanders, Coach Prime, yes, but it was really more a bet on himself. He wanted to go to a place that would allow him to play on both sides of the ball. And everybody's saying like, well, that can't happen at this level. And then he got to Colorado. And I'm in the booth for their first game against TCU. Can this really happen? Can he really dominate on both sides of the ball?
It was my first chance to watch Travis Hunter in person as well. I had seen some tape of him, but watching him in person, you saw it. It just popped off the screen immediately.
And then he made that interception.
Intercepted! Wow! Travis Hunter!
I almost jumped out of the booth.
Unbelievable!
That was one of the great plays I've ever seen in my life. And he's also playing 80 snaps of offense.
Dewar Sanders looking, throwing it deep. Sanders! And it's caught at the 40, guess who? And that is Hunter, the two-way star.
I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it.
I don't know how many snaps he played, but we're going to put a hot tub on the plane for him to make sure he's straight.
That moment, I knew I was witnessing something that I will never witness again in college football history. This guy is a total unicorn. Total unicorn.
Pass
Remarkable.
towards Hunter. Look out. How about that? Just let him go get it. On the slant, Travis Hunter makes a jump and intercepts it.
He was dynamic as a receiver, route running, catching the ball, elusive, hard to tackle, but then his ability to cover and mirror and run the route for the receiver on defense and jump routes, making crazy catches for interceptions. That's what Travis Hunter is. He is a game breaker, he is a playmaker, and he changes the game whether he's on offense or defense.
Zips it along the sidelines, and it's intercepted by Travis Hunter.
There, back of the end zone, almost picked. Travis Hunter, that's what everybody knows that now about Travis Hunter.
And he's not just playing the snaps, and this is why I get a little bit, I guess I bristle at just the snap count and being like, oh, it's remarkable he's playing this many snaps. No. He's playing this many snaps dominantly. He is a dominant player on both sides of the ball.
Travis Hunter. Wow.
I was interested to see how this year was going to go. I was praying for Travis that he would stay healthy, and he has stayed healthy. And now we actually get a picture of who he is and what he is. And this is what Travis Hunter is. He is a premier wide receiver in college football, and he's a premier defensive back in college football.
People are always going to have something to say, especially when you've never seen someone do what he's doing. It hasn't been done. Someone impact the game of offense and defense the way he is.
Travis Hunter is a unicorn, man. I've never seen anybody like him.
We overuse the term unicorn sometimes in all things, but especially sports. He is that, though.
He is a complete package, man. He is a one of one.
We're witnessing something that may never happen again, and that's being an elite, impactful player on both sides of the ball.
He's a playmaker on both sides of the ball, a difference maker on both sides of the ball. Travis Hunter, Heisman.
And all these naysayers that said it couldn't be done and you can't play this many snaps, where are they now? Because he's doing it.
Ball is out! Ball is out, recovered! Up top into the end zone. How did he make that one?
He's just an absolute monster.
He's playing almost every snap of the football game, and he is the best receiver. And then he plays defense lights out. Like, don't test him.
I've never seen what Travis Hunter's done. I've coached for a long time. I've coached receivers and been head coach. A guy played 170 plays in a game. Here's all I can say about Travis. If the NFL draft was tomorrow, he'd be the #1 corner pick, and he'd be the #1 receiver pick.
You can't throw at him when he's on the defensive side, and you can't cover him when he's on the offensive side. I've never seen anything like it. I've been around football for my entire life. There is no player that is even in the hemisphere of Travis Hunter in terms of what he's doing this year for Colorado.
Hunter, as usual, all over him right up to the challenge. I mean, the guy is just unbelievable.
I mean, Travis Hunter is the best college football player in the country.
A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12. Got a man! Room service, touchdown! Hunter! Guns it, Sanders. Gonna pocket. Oh, what a catch! Travis Hunter! Give him the Heisman now! Hunter steps up. Hunter dives. Touchdown, Colorado! Oh, intercepted. Hunter.
He just caught the little Heisman!
And it is what it is. There is no other player in college football that is that great on both sides of the ball. Now, back to freaking Bill Belichick. For all that want to talk about Bill, let's talk about Bill. Bill has been picked, selected, and hired as the new head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels, which we know North Carolina is a basketball school. They've been okay in the ACC as far as football goes. They fired Mac Brown, who was 72, And they hired Bill Belichick, who is 73. They went from old to real old, real quick, which is stupid to me. How do you hire a man that can't get a job in the NFL? Yes, he's going to bring some legitimacy to your program, but he's also not going to be able to relate to your players. I've heard people at ESPN say Bill Belichick is going to revolutionize college football, which I think is stupid. They said he's going to do what has never been done before. He's going to turn North Carolina into a pipeline to the NFL. Which I say to you, when Brown said he was going to do that, y'all jumped up and down and talked about Coach Prime real bad. Called him all kind of crazy, all kind of names, and he can't do this and he can't do that. But since it's Bill Belichick, oh my God, we got the best that ever do it. But when Prime said he's going to turn these young boys into men on and off the field, oh, that's a clown show. It's a circus. But when Bill Belichick says it, oh my God, he's doing something that ain't never been done before. He's going to change the game. But when Prime, everybody from the NFL, oh, they just doing stuff. They ain't never, these stuff, them guys don't know what they're doing. But when Belichick says, I'm going to bring my son in after his season is over with in Washington, and when I'm done, he going to take over. But Prime and Shador over there playing daddy ball. Belichick, you know, that's just normal. That's natural. That's just what they do. You know, he just setting them up for the future. But everything Prime do, y'all got to put it up under a microscope. Belichick done it. Belichick said he gonna do it. It's the greatest thing since sliced toast. Now, what's the difference? Belichick is supposed to be the greatest coach to ever coach NFL football, but he can't get a job in the NFL. And all of the pundits, the analysts, they up in arms. But Tom Brady over there laughing at him because he can't get a job. Talking about him because he can't get a job. Because Tom know what's up. Tom knows that Belichick don't know what the hell he doing. Belichick is not Saban. Saban was a tough-ass dude, but he figured out how to relate. He figured out how to go into these black kids' homes and do the electric slide and eat that chicken and sit on that plastic on that couch because I need this man on my team. Belichick ain't willing to do that. Ain't no compromise in Bill. They over there saying when Belichick tell them kids that they can't play and what they gonna do, it's gonna be okay. But when Frank walked into Colorado and told that whole team that they suck, it was a problem. So how is it good on the East Coast But over here on the western side of the world, the black man that y'all don't like, that got all the flash and all the shine and won't bow to none of y'all norms, he crazy. He can't coach. He don't know what he do. That's why he wasn't in the Coach of the Year running. That's why he wasn't in the Big 12 Coach of the Year running nominated. None of that. That's why his defensive coordinator wasn't up for the Bros Award, even though he revolutionized Colorado football. But y'all can't recognize what they doing. You got to recognize Travis. You ain't got no choice. But you shit on Shador on the Heisman because he Coach Prime's son. When all they've done is proving you wrong every day, every week. Every time you say what they can't do, they can. But here comes Belichick to North Carolina with his 24-year-old girlfriend. Gonna be around those young 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-year-old young men that's buff, built, weightlifting, chest is poking out, body's perfect, got all the stamina in the world. And they gonna slam Belichick girl and he gonna be mad. Because you shouldn't have never brought her around. And see, there's gonna be a lot of problems in Carolina. Of course, he's bringing one of his dudes to be their GM at North Carolina that he had with him in New England. But Belichick is getting all the praise as he enters the college fold. Prime got all the hate when he entered the ranks of college football, especially when he stepped up to the Power 4 ranks. It wasn't nothing but hate. But yet again, Colorado is the only team that had all 12 of their games nationally televised on every big platform they have. Not ESPN2, not ESPN Plus, not the Big 12 Network, none of that shit. ABC, ESPN, Fox, CBS. Mostly Fox, because Fox following the money. Fox know Prime is the money ticket. And they gonna put him on every week. Fox ain't stupid. Fox, Coach Prime was on Big Noon at least 4 or 5 times this season. You have never seen a coach in college football that have ESPN Game Day, Big Noon, and freaking Stephen A. First Take all on the campus at the same time. Never been done. But yet and still, Prime don't know what he's doing. There has never been a player to win the offensive player and defensive player of the year, be an All-American on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball in the same year. Prime keeps breaking all their norms. Prime keeps doing what has never been done in college football since he's been in college football. But yet and still, he don't know what he's doing. He took a 1-11 team out of the doldrums of college football. Nobody watched Colorado. Nobody cared what Colorado did for years until Prime showed up. Now we watch every Saturday. We watch every day. Prime has created an entire new ecosystem for people like me and other creators. ESPN, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, to eat off of his name. But yet and still, y'all don't recognize his greatness. On 3, 247, any other of those recruiting sites use Coach Prime in a way to get clicks because they know if his name or his picture is in the title or on the thumbnail, more people gonna click on that. But yet and still, they take stars away from the people that are coming to his team. But you want to use his name to eat off of. Well off. Reach the people. The pregame show. Produce content for Colorado. Let people like me and other creators use their content to create our content. That's what I'm saying. That's an entire ecosystem created around one person. A lot of people are eating, paying their bills, making money off of one person. But yet still, I'm the only one that recognizes it. I haven't heard another creator on any other platform say thank you to any of those people, especially that one, which is Coach Prime. Nobody's doing that, and none of them will. Because they think this is what they're supposed to do. Well off, reach the people, and the pregame show. They ain't got to let us use that content. They can strike it down anytime they please. But yet still, here we go. But people fail to recognize the magnitude of what Coach Prime has created, not only in Colorado, but inside of the social media and the content creator world. He's allowing you to eat. He's giving you things to eat off of. He drops nuggets all the time for you to use and take it and put it in the ether. But nobody has recognized that. People don't understand when you say Coach Prime, when you say Colorado, when you say Shedeur, Shiloh, Travis, you are creating off of them and eating off of them. Yes, they're public figures. You can do that. But they didn't have to give you this introspective into what they do daily. You would be just left to assume if they didn't create the content that they created. Prime has forever changed college football. No one will say this, what I'm fixing to say. Prime has forever changed college football. Yes, the NIL was here. Yes, the transfer portal was here. But nobody used it like he used it until he did it. Nobody has used it like he's used it until he proved proof of concept that the shit works. Nobody had big enough balls to say, yes, I'm kicking this whole freaking team out of here. All y'all got to go. And that's what he really didn't say that. He asked the question, are you ready? Will you be ready? Are you willing to take on what I am about to give you? If not, jump in that portal. Because we finna get busy. And everybody said, what happened if Prime let people stop eating off his name, people struggle to find content during the offseason? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. See, because me, I cover the WNBA, and it's about that time. So we finna start cranking that up too. I also play video games. I ain't got to do none of this. Y'all see that Yauch network above my name. I own that network. If you go over to the Yauch page right now, it's still over 161,000 people subscribed to that channel. I make money off that channel every month. That channel has been active since 2011. I have owned those Yauch channels. It's like 7 of them. That's how long I've been doing YouTube. I took a break off of my personal channel and didn't make videos. But the Yauch network is going to do what it do. Like I said, I can help. I've helped a lot. These same YouTubers y'all watch, they all work with me. I got them started. I used to send them checks every month because they was on my network. Before YouTube was paying people to do this, YouTube was paying me to pay people to do this. See, that's what I keep telling y'all. I've had so many YouTubers make money, millions and millions and millions of dollars every month. I know how much money these YouTubers make. A lot of them that y'all know. From D-Storm, from Daystorm to a lot. Right here, I'm that guy. I just sat in the background and collected checks because I never wanted to be famous. I never wanted to be him because I wanted to be able to go out every day and live a regular life, and my kids to go out and do what they do. Understanding that what Prime is doing is what I've done. That's how I can relate. I've been that man to help a lot of people eat really, really well. Like, I can help a lot of these YouTube channels grow right now if they wanted to. I can say, hey, send me your work. I can put it on my network. And my network will pick right back up. And then it'll just help your channel grow. Because I'm bigger than you. That's how networks work. What you think Neely is doing over there with the pregame show? Network. Why does he keep telling people, if you want to be a part of my network and work with me, I will help you. Everybody can eat. I've said it a million times. If you want me to post your stuff, I will post it. If it's good enough on my network. I don't care. I'm here to help people. That's what Prime does. He's helping people in many ways, not just on the football field. All these people that's making videos, he's helping. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how many people are eating off his name. He knows that these people are writing these stories and writing these clickbait stories and these ads and all of that because they put his name in the headline. They put Colorado in the headline. They put Travis. They put Shiloh. They put Shador in the headline so they can eat, because they know once you see that, you want to know what's going on. I get so many bullshit articles on my phone that just hits my drop down, and I know they clickbait because they put one of those names in the title. Colorado, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders, Shiloh Sanders, Travis Hunter. Hell, some of them going over there messing with Shalimar. She ain't bothering nobody. She in Alabama. in Huntsville chilling to get away from it. But they still bother. Leave her alone. But you have to understand the ecosystem. You have to understand the food chain and how shit works. I got people that I can call at YouTube when shit goes bad. I got people I can call at Twitch when Twitch first started. That was me. I helped Twitch because I had the biggest YouTube network on YouTube. When Twitch first got started, they came to me. They paid me a lot of money to get people to come to Twitch. Y'all don't understand. I've been in this game a long time. That's why I don't worry. That's why I listen to JB talk about all that shit and all the people he know, but you don't know ball. And you still trying to eat off Prime name. Yeah, I know Prime. You a lie. Prime don't mess with you, dog. Not like that. Jason Whitlock. Why you think he used Prime name? To eat. Because the other crap you talking about ain't worth nothing. I got this series on my channel called The Ride. Y'all can go watch it. It's in there on the playlist. I'm going to bring that back because it's something I used to do. It's because it's fun for me doing YouTube, doing Twitch, streaming, playing video games. I play video games every freaking day. You think this behind me is something? You ought to see upstairs. It's a whole arcade up there. This is what got me into YouTube, video games. This is what got me the Yaush Network because I had an idea. I created a website where other creators can come on and help themselves, and then YouTube hit me up and say, hey, we got something for you and we think you are good for it. And I did it for 5 years. And then YouTube said, hey, we're going to take over our own stuff. We're going to give you this. We're going to buy you out of all this. You can keep your network. You can keep your channels. All your stuff is yours. It's still forever. That's you. We're going to pay you this much to let all these people go. I'm a businessman, dog. I've been doing this shit for years. Y'all have to understand it's levels to this shit. And a lot of y'all need to thank Coach Prime. And a lot of these creators need to do the right thing. And thank Coach Prime. And thank Dion Jr. Thank Darius. And thank Uncle Neely for doing what they do. I haven't been working with a lot of creators. I haven't reached out. I reached out to a few of them, you know, and a lot of them didn't think my channel was big enough to help them. And I ain't trying to work with nobody that don't want to work with me. It's just that simple. So I'll stay over here in my little corner and do my videos and do what I do. A lot of those creators come and watch my channel. I watch all of theirs. From Dave Talks Buff to John the Liquidator to Bird's Eye View. Half of them, half of those podcasts that come on, you know, I watch all of it. I watch a ton of it. And I comment on some of it, but I like every video that I watch because I know what it does for channels. I know what helps what on YouTube. And people don't understand that. It takes a lot to become good at YouTube and grow an audience. I got audience. I can take my videos and upload them on y'all's and tell them to come over here and subscribe to my channel and do what I do. Boom. My channel been dead for 7-8 years. And I just revived it this year. And we had 17,000 going for 20. So we've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna get off. I appreciate y'all for watching. My ladies, once again, thank you, ladies. I love the ladies, dog. Ain't nothing about y'all fellas, but I love when my ladies have the interactions and they do their thing. So, you know, all the ladies, Miss Jeanette, everybody, you know, Miss Anyway, all of them. I got a lot of ladies that watch my channel. You know, I ain't Dr. Vanessa, a lot of these ladies that do what they do. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Fellas, y'all know I got y'all. East Coast Kev always sending me stuff to go check out, to go watch, to do a video on, to see who doing what. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Ain't nobody dropped super chats, so I ain't gotta worry about them. But I appreciate all y'all for hanging out. We're gonna get out of here, man. Y'all have a good day. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, do whatever. I'm out. Peace.